friends.
So
Doing all right. How are you?
Think we really have.
We're just starting up a
all to go over, except for
pre-talk.
one bigger announcement today. So as some of you may have already noticed, as we've been doing server reorganization and stuff, cleaning things up, we have brought on a new staff member. We would like to welcome Star Atlee to our team. They have come on for administrative and moderation duties. She is. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here.
Okay. I'm looking in the far back.
I would like to make it clear for everyone.
I didn't mean it. It was a joke.
Atlee is not performing GM duties. If you have questions about story stuff, character stuff, anything like that, and you bring it to her, you will just be redirected to one of us. She's just handling administration and moderation, things like that. But yeah, everyone, give her a look.
They might take it, they might just abuse their power and just ban you for asking them. Don't do it.
Admin abuse.
Admin abuse.
Oh my god, you're just gonna turn into the
last right now.
Okay, now
Come
you
here,
go.
come here, Chip. I need you.
You guys ready to roll? There we go. No. I'll roll you across the floor in a second.
Enough time.
Just admin abuse people if you need to. You made this. Pockets.
Hi, so we have a new update. This is kind of exciting. Alright, if this breaks, then, and if it breaks really badly, we have a backup map, but it should be fine. So we now have pockets. So if you're finished with your sword and you want to put it on your side, you can just... Ta-da! So now you have pockets. There you go.
Nice.
Stab themselves.
So before you go in, there's a little box over there, over by where the mirror is. You can set how wide your sort of area is for your avatar. So if you have a big avatar, you might want to make it a little bit bigger so that pockets will be a little further out, and so on and so forth. There's a whole UI over there that you can configure. If you don't want to do that, then it should just work, because I haven't configured anything with this one, and it just works. People can steal from your pockets, but you can't put into other people's pockets. And I think that's about it.
Nice.
It also works for our GM cubes, so... As you can see, if you get a GM cube, which, if anyone doesn't know what these are representations of, you know, something like a fish or something that we don't have a model for. This is kind of what this means. And you can also put these on you, so there you go.
And if you see one that's just like a dotted outline, that represents something in the area that's missing. So like if it's over a poster or something, that means that poster's not there.
So go fun. Everything will stick to your pockets right now. So everything is configured. If it's a prop that you can pick up, it will stick to you. So be warned about some of the bigger objects.
I think that is all we have. So any questions, anyone?
I just want to let people know that Tyrion's probably going to just ring the bell first thing. That's about it.
Tyrion's ringing the bell for meeting first thing is like in the morning, so if you want to go to that, be ready for that.
Apparently, you can still stuff off people as long as it's prop in the world. Kleptomania. What do I look like? Captain Panda? I do miss Captain Panda's kleptomaniac bear from Warp.
Be careful.
Including the modes, yeah. Alright, so if you're... Guys, listen up for a second. If you're doing Lapis Corsair stuff... If you're doing Lapis Corsair stuff, please wait behind. If you're new, please wait behind, and if you're not really sure or you need something, of course, wait behind. Otherwise, jump in and we will ring the bell very, very quickly here, so you'll only have about a minute or two because we're a little bit late. So, you know. Go, 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 go.
Okay. Whee! We going, we going, we going. Don't remember where it was set, but I think it was over here somewhere. I need to do a few things. Gotta get that, gotta get my... that, and I need my blind sense eventually. Actually, I can leave it off for now. Because I can see inside the temple. Can I do this correctly? Is the question. Don't know if you can see a difference. But I'm gonna have to play Loopy today. It's all worlds apart. Yeah, Warp was fun. Be stealing pillows. She wouldn't be stealing them. She's getting more made eventually. Enchanted. All right, all right. So the story was true. Oh, poor ancestor. Perhaps I've been doing too much during the sacrifice. Hopefully you can all see things all right. I took down my preview to see if that would fix my issue with excess overlay freezing. The last thing I've seen is the mention of warp. I must have done a bit too much. Flint and steel. That didn't work exactly how I needed it to for purposes of eyes being open, but they're not going to be open very long. Hope it did. I did see hope it did. Okay, so it's still working. So far. There are still things to do today. There is a reason why it is called the sacrifice. Thank you for your visions, my lady. It is good to know that we are not deceived, but there is a sadness that one of our ancestors has been with us this entire time, unable to do what they wish to do. We shall help return them to their sacred tomb. I can at least tell you all, since I got this. Basically, the last one I left, it was after talking to the ancient DeFleo skull in the cave out there that she just learned about, and being told that it was basically an originator of their species, like the original humans that followed the 7 lords and ladies that were basically turned into what became the DeFleo, and were their first followers, basically. And so this one told them that they continued to aid after death, and that they were entombed, but their tomb was broken into by a cult, and their bones effectively were taken into various places. Their skull was left in that cave. There's other pieces of them in the Vale and some other places, so we're going to search them out. But Sesta wanted to be sure that this wasn't a deception, so she had, during her extended communion, which basically meant sleeping all yesterday in character because I couldn't be there, basically in the dreamscape received visions. So what I got was the visions that came during Sesta's communion this night and day began with a scene of the history of her people, but with a different focus than the normal history lessons. The 7 Lords of Sin give directions to a generation of mighty Defleo servants, one among them vaguely resembling the skull from the cave. These servants then go out among the younger Defleo and lead them how the Lords directed, for the betterment of their kind. As the years flash by, the bodies of the servant Defleo erode, as though they were dead while still living. The failing bodies of these Defleo were interred by the younger people, each in their own sacred tomb. Though physically incapable, these Defleo used powerful magics to continue to serve their lords and help lead their people still. Then suddenly a tomb was broken into by non-Defleo. The body inside was butchered into multiple pieces and stolen away, and the last part seen carried out was a skull looking exactly like the one in the cave. So this is actually one of the Defleo ancestors. So she definitely wants to make sure that they're taken care of.
Hello there.
Greetings. Forgive me. I have just awoken. I have not seen you before.
Fine. Oh no, I came on yesterday and I was sleeping in here. I was told I could. I hope that was okay.
Of course. This place is for all who need rest.
Well, I definitely need it.
Mm.
I really like it in here. It's cozy and it smells very nice.
Do seek to find that comfort for all that need it, but it is nice to meet you. I'm Sesta Sonyar, cleric of the Lady of Sloth.
I'm Calypso Parsimesian. Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure, Calypso. Hopefully the town has treated you well so far.
We just came yesterday, a few hours before dawn. I haven't had much chance to look around yet, but I shall give it a chance today.
I do not know what has happened in the past day, but hopefully it was at least uneventful. Everyone tends to be running around.
Seem to be quiet. So we shall see. Well, thank you again.
You're welcome here as long as you like.
I might come back. I do like taking a little nap here and there.
Feel free. Clips. And Grandpa Bones, it's like, to be fair, I guess it would depend, like, Defleo live a long time, but they're still a newer race. So, I'm trying to remember the exact, like, amount of time that they've been around. People have only known about Defleo's existence for about 300 years as a whole, but they hid themselves for a long time before then, as far as I can tell. Because they were effectively created by humans trying to use rituals to cast aside their sins. And in doing so, created an entire group of individuals based on each one of the sins. And then ostracized them and started enslaving them, etc., etc. Right. What was I doing? Should get the incense going anew. The protections have most probably faded. If I did not meet them yesterday, then it has been at least a day since communion began. But if that is the case, then it is the final day of sacrifice. It's lighting incense, The ancestor must be taken care of. But maybe just a brief. Just a brief. The last day of sacrifice is meant to be the hardest. Remember what? Remember what Father Dermir said. How'd you go from the main hall to the temple? From what I saw, Gwyn and Blake helped her out of the main hall to the temple. It was on a liquid stream. I got her upstairs where she was. But I found out, at least, that yesterday, somebody, I have no idea because she was asleep the entire time, took a chunk of her mana while she was sleeping. So that is why she is extra exhausted. And it is also the 7th day of a basically starvation fast, where she would normally use her mana to offset that. So she's gonna be kind of loopy. This does not know who the magistrate is. Nope, not at all. She did my... Is it still on properly? Okay, it is. Incense back on. It has like a weird sense to it, I think, at this point. I need to rearrange my play space. It is quiet at least. Is all of us around? You should at least get some water. It has been a day. my flyer is up. I can't read it in character right now. She put up a flyer for the temple. There's Arvis. A restful morning.
And here's our daily activity of standing around in the forge talking about things. Speaking of, let's see if things there.
I don't think so.
And there he is.
I know, like.
Hey, morning.
Was a restful morning to you all. Is
Good morning.
was Arvis here?
I'm sorry, Varthos? I don't think I've seen him.
Arvis.
Oh, Arvis. He was just here. He might be in the town hall. I haven't seen him immediately recently.
Thank you, Amars.
Would you like me to let him know you're looking for him if I find him?
That would be appreciated, yes, though I can at least check this.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
As much as you need. I've got gems on my ship I can give you.
Good morning.
I mean, it doesn't have to be when I say trap, of course. I don't mean to make it lethal. I mean, there's always the option, like we did back in the day with Melody, you know, put some sleep powder in it.
I have a
they
ring
fuck
made
with
of
it,
cobalt.
and they're going to be sleeping for a while for the house.
I can look at it.
Restful morning to you.
That before. Up to you. Your place.
No, I don't think we need anything.
Fair enough.
A horn already.
Then. No, nothing crazy.
It's something
For
happened.
your current lock, I should still have that little bit written down. I'll see what I can improve on that, and I'll give you the price later. All right?
Restful morning, Eva.
Captain Tyrion wishes to make an announcement if people would like to attend that.
I see.
What can I do for you Monday?
Inside then.
I was just gonna ask if you could the tools.
Thank you.
I actually have. Hold up.
Restful morning, Arvis.
Good morning.
How long has it been since our excursion? I'm tempting to figure out how long communion was.
The skull. I mean, that was only 2 days ago. When we
So
spoke
it
to
is
the
the last day
ancestor.
then. I see. I at least was given confirmation from the lady that what we are dealing with is truly
then
our
we-
ancestor.
Okay, good. We're not being lied to, at least. That's good, because I may have done a little bit more talking to them yesterday. And then someone said afterwards, "Are you sure there's not someone misleading?" I'm like, I'm not sure now. But now I know. At least that's good to know.
We definitely should make sure to assist and figure out what we can do about that then. And I hope to speak with them again.
Good morning,
Excuse me?
Restful morning.
Oh, sorry.
They are quite talkative to us, at least. Less so to non-deathly arrows, but you know.
They
Good morrow.
chose to pursue a life of aiding our kind, so it is to be expected.
Oh yeah.
screamed, Amelia's my cousin down
given
there.
what happened to them.
Well, you know, you're working with what you got, I suppose.
You right?
I could have blown him away.
I believe so.
Fireball or something.
Still waking up, I suppose. It is the last day of the sacrifice.
Well, I'm gonna rock you out anyway, just in case.
There's sort of steps coming
The
up.
worst
so
thing that can happen is you having a fall.
I appreciate that.
I'll be back for the meeting in a second.
You doing alright today, Arbor? Good.
Banks, break your legs, break your legs, break your legs, Banks, BB. I'm fine.
Banks, what the hell?
That is familiar.
What is this?
You got little fish birds. Why you do that?
I got little fish bones.
Having a rant about specifically that.
Who is that? What the fuck?
Are fish bones also hollow?
Who is?
No, I think it's a very fish. They're not actually bones, they're actually cartilage. I'm actually really flexible. He just bends his forearm in half. It still hurts again.
Pardon me. Restful morning, Hat.
You never fall asleep in the hall again.
I can make no guarantees. The pull is strong. The last day of sacrifice.
If Gwen doesn't take you back to your boat, then I will.
I see.
Address to the town. I talk with them. No, what? It's not cheating.
You know, also investigate this. I'm just curious.
Alright, is that about everyone? I don't want to keep everybody here for too long, so.
I don't want to see other people's booties. I just want to see.
Alright, let's make this quick.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Alright, we can pass it along to anybody else if we need to.
Alright, if we could have your attention, everyone, please.
Can everybody hear me?
Pardon, am I speaking loud enough?
Alright. So, thank you everybody for coming on such short notice, and I will try and make this brief. We have a couple notices for you today, and considering that our new head of foreign affairs would like to give a few notices, I will let her take the floor first. If you would.
Hello, everyone. I am your new head of foreign affairs, Evie Atticus. We also
I'm sorry to
have
make you
our
tired.
new secretary of the council, Earl here, as well as our magistrate who joined us as well, Blake up in the rafters. Just so everyone's informed of the new positions that have moved into the council. Next up, the main reason we called this meeting. Today, the Corsairs are returning. I know some of you are shocked and some of you aren't. They are coming by boat from what we understand, and after our last encounter with them, we need things to go well. We barely were able to keep it from being a blacklist, so as much as the guard is standing with on this, we cannot have another incident. We need to play nice. I get it. I don't like them. You don't like them. We disagree with what they do, but this is trade, and this is the only way we can get things right now. Until we're in a better spot, then we can start opposing. But for today, if anyone here at all makes moves to try and kill or attack or hurt the Corsairs on their visit, the town will not be able to help you. We are making this warning here.
The guard will be acting in the capacity of protecting citizens of Leafside. These are guests and individuals that are coming here to trade. Now, it is my understanding that they will not be plying their other trade here today. So it is not something that we need to be worrying about. Furthermore, as was announced, there will be laws going into effect to prevent that sort of thing from occurring in the future. Disincentivizing. We are moving towards stronger measures going forward, but for now, this will serve as a warning to those. Do not bring slavery to Leafside. But, as Evie has stated, we need this to make sure that the town is successful. So I would ask you all, please, please, do not let there be an incident this time around. Otherwise, we will have to act as the guard. Consider this a trial run for the tournament.
Otherwise, if you would like to attempt dealings with the Corsairs, we know that they are on guard due to what happened last time. There are individuals that you can seek out that can help you with trade with the Corsairs, or at least getting in with them. That would be Miss Esmeralda up in the rafters, a large purple cat. Myself, and Bing, as most of you likely know Bing. The three of us have been able, and if Terry is around for today, but I don't think we want to burden him, he's very recovering right now. But those are the people that I would recommend seeking out if you have trouble with getting any amount of trade out of these guys. They have a little nicer of a light on the three of them. Otherwise, if you want to make a dealing that regards the town treasury, money does need to be brought in. Make sure that you seek them out if you're looking to make a large trade that will pull on the treasury and money here in town. Other than that, you're free to do as you wish. You may talk with them, you can shun them, whatever you wish. Just do not go out of your way to hurt them or cause trouble for the town. Yes, exactly.
Precisely.
But that is all on my end, making sure we know about the trade and what we will not stand for.
Additionally, for those involved as well, we will be pushing back any attempts at the measures towards Gallo, towards after the tournament. We require more time to prepare. The task ahead of us is going to be one that is significant. So, we're going to be taking extra time for that. Alright, that's about everything that we have for you today. Thank you all for coming. Please go about your day.
Alright, so if we want to trade light with the Corsairs, we should prepare for a tournament.
This is so good.
You alright, Sesta?
So kind to get this for us. Thank you.
I believe so. I do not understand why we need to prepare for a tournament in order to trade light with the Corsairs, however.
What a good fucking start.
We don't, those are separate matters.
Are they? They sounded very similar.
Corsairs are coming today, tournaments in maybe a few days. And then I don't know if you've been made aware of the fight with Gallows, but that's coming after.
Why are people fighting a Gallows?
Seraph Gallows, the werewolf spirit. We're going to hunt it down. Finish it off.
Did not people try that before, and it did not work?
I didn't know I would break
Yeah.
my with that.
Yeah.
Do they have something better this time?
We'll see. More people. More time to prepare. Help the... Oh.
I'm sorry. I must
I
have
do apologize.
overworked myself during the sacrifice. It is the last day after all.
Poor thing.
You should be checking on the guard captain. Why does he sound so tired? What has he been working himself with?
Just tired.
Fall asleep.
Just. I think so. Might be for the best.
Just casually with that?
You're right, I should be. A bit strong, isn't it?
We're so casual with it.
Still here.
Good morning, sunshine.
A restful morning.
That we can be well behaved.
You're gonna be all right to walk around town?
I at least need to attempt to seek out some help for our ancestor.
Unless you need my help for something.
Ancestor?
The originator out in the cave.
Cave?
She's good at eating what she wants.
There's a skull in a cave. That is of one of our, like as a people, one of our ancestors.
Oh, the skull in the cave. Right.
One of the blessed of the lords and ladies that was taken from their holy tomb and
I'm just being nosy because I missed the entire meeting.
The good majority of us would like to see them laid to rest as is proper, but can't do that until we find the rest of the body.
Right. I know that when I first arrived in Leafside, there was a cult that was trying to get their hands on it.
They stole the ancestor from the resting. They said that some were within the veil. The others who don't know yet.
Not late.
You should maybe ask Ellis Huntley if they're in the veil. Also, that cult was the one that created the chimeras, which creature, you must have met them, the new resident. They were apparently created by that cult. They might know something.
I see. I will have to properly introduce myself. But I wish to attempt to make the ancestor more comfortable.
I'm sure there will be a bell.
Perhaps in the temple.
You
They should not be.
Perhaps you should wait until you're more up to the task.
The ramifications, if they aren't aggressive, we will be forced to act.
To leave an ancestor alone in a cave for so long seems very sinful. I would not be able to live them myself, but if they can be moved, I can at least create a proper space for them.
What is the purpose for their revisit?
To get.
I do know where Tyrion is. Actually,
And see if others
It's for repercussions on the
would
town
be
for
willing to
collecting
assist.
the bodies of the dead corsairs that we killed here.
I don't know that
I mean, I'd love to offer my help, but I have to be ready for when the Corsairs arrive.
Still have them here in town.
I do understand. You have an important task. Thank you,
Hopefully
Gwen.
we will not have to pay a whole lot.
Of course, you're welcome. But please take care of yourself. You look like you're about to fall over at any moment.
mean, if you have
I
to, we
am
do have some of
attempting.
that wine that we can.
I did not realize that I had overworked myself, perhaps.
Present. Kept you waiting on, I believe.
Good morning, Lily.
Office is fine.
Miss Money.
Mm.
5 minutes.
Do you
As long as no one
I have promised to keep myself.
fights the Corsairs for light, it should be fine.
I will call for you.
I would kind of like to be there too.
I will probably hold it in the evil lair over there.
Seems to be some bones down there.
If you ever visited it. I'm gonna go grab it.
Smoke isn't
good for Lily.
Who are you looking for?
Captain Tyrion.
He's over there. You need to speak with him.
I'll get him.
Tyrion is being stolen by this.
Do take care, Captain. You have been
thank you.
overworking yourself, it sounds.
What?
Mind if
As head of tourism, it only makes sense that I have a say in what
To
how
my
the
best.
tournament goes.
I might want to speak to you
Is this
about that later.
Is this a talk about the tournament for those two?
With Tyrion.
Yeah, but Tyrion has another meeting right now.
All right, Gabi, if you wish, you can speak with me as far as that. Well, it's
Yeah. And I think I need to go now and help Bing. So.
Ray, where are we holding the fight?
For the sake of it, I'll join the meetings that might happen.
We
on
haven't
the
quite figured out initially as far as
the
whether it's
blacksmith
held
meet,
right
so
now.
once I'm
It
done
could
with
be
that,
a
I
separate
need
training
you as
ground,
well,
or
love.
we could
Once
find
we're
a
done with that,
hotel,
I'll
but-
join wherever you guys are going to be. Where is that going to be?
If anyone reach out for meetings that are happening,
Sesta, are you
if
alright?
specifically there's an important meeting happening, we're probably going to be in
I
there.
believe
But
so.
if anyone's looking to make trade deals, it'll probably be by the ship. So
Wonderful, understood.
we
Absolutely,
should.
keep that in mind.
If you need to reroute them, just let them know to go to either Esmery or I, or someone.
Of course. Love,
You're
one of those going to be waiting in the... I know that. Thank you so much
I'm
for
gonna
informing me.
take a
Love,
walk before
you
everything
see me
goes to
forge
shite.
for a bit. I'm going to find Nix, and once we get
It's
everybody,
alright.
we can start with the progress, alright?
Just be careful.
Wonderful.
The moth girl, I believe. That isn't moth.
Yes. No, not wrong moth. That is Marty over there. It's the
How
smaller.
long have there been so many stairs in here?
You know, I checked in with her there. She's also down for the entire thing. I think you'd heard it as well.
The entire time.
What do you mean weird people?
Is that so? It seems much higher than it used to be.
She really started flying off somewhere.
Kill a few of their after all, they want some form of payment for what happened.
We're going to give them the resident, or
Right. What was I doing? I was going.
okay.
Right. The ancestor.
Not my decision. From what I heard from Ruby, it might be a
Is she
matter
okay,
of
Gwen?
maybe offering them.
It's the last day of the sacrifice, so she hasn't eaten in a week.
You better attend it then, if that's the case then.
Perhaps the.
So much I can do.
Well, if she does become ill, just make sure and well, at least we'll have it know ahead of time.
Sesta, the steps are slick and wet.
Mm.
Careful. Are you alright? Maybe we should get you to the temple, sister.
If needs be, I can carry her there if she isn't fit to walk. Oh my goodness, is she okay?
She slipped on the stairs. She hasn't eaten in a week.
Ma'am, are you alright? Do you need some help up? Hello, good morning. Hi.
Restful morning to you.
A little sleepy, are we? Would you like some help up, ma'am?
Yes, that may be necessary.
Is there a domicile that we can take you to for you to rest and maybe eat something?
Come on, ma'am.
I am not allowed until tomorrow for the sacrifice, but perhaps some water.
Sacrifice? Hold my hand downstairs. Come on.
Thank you. They're slippery.
Are you gonna be alright?
I am surprised that I must have overworked myself in the leading days. It is not usually this difficult during the end of the sacrifice.
Come on, no, not right now. Come on. You want to get you a seat? Maybe we'll get you sit down.
No, that
Do you know where the temple is? No,
I think I do. It's the building, the candles.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get you over. Banks, can you take me there?
She can rest there.
Yeah, I think I know. Come on, this way.
Okay, come on, lady.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good luck, Gwen.
He's been sentenced to
Come on.
community service.
What have you been working so hard to do, man?
I honestly do not know. Perhaps it was the extra walking.
Do you sleepwalk too? I sleepwalk.
I have never been told that I do. That would be excess work when one is supposed to be asleep.
Hey, look, it's a lapis corsaris.
It is not that. Why are you guys saying shit like that? No, they're not.
I don't know, because I look lapis.
You ain't invited nowhere to my little plot of land.
Yeah, I'm going. She's not.
Perhaps not so fast. I just
Should we be separating her from everybody and everything like that? Do you think that's...
Did you just want to sit down on the bench over there, ma'am? Would that work better for you? Okay, let's just sit you down. Come on, let's just go sit you over here.
Let's sit you down real quick and we'll keep an eye on you.
Alright, now if you fall asleep, you should be okay. You're not gonna fall down some stairs.
That is preferred, yes.
Do you need some water? A glass of water, maybe? Would that wake you up?
Water I can do, yes. That would be nice.
Thanks, get the water.
Please.
Yes, ma'am. Be right back.
Alright. Are you gonna be alright?
I should. This is a bit different than I'm used to, but the sacrifice is supposed to take its toll.
What sacrifice?
The sacrifice is a holiday of fasting for our people to give thanks to the sacrifice of the lords and ladies for us.
You're fasting right now?
Yeah.
A skinny thing like you fasting?
It is a normal occurrence within the temple.
How long does the fasting last for? No wonder you're fatigued.
1 week out of each month.
How many weeks are you in now? Like 1 day, 2 days?
No. 7.
Thanks, Max. Give her the water. She's fasting.
Thank you.
One week of each month, apparently they fast. She's so skinny, I don't think she can survive fasting.
Well, it's religious practice, and I think she's doing just fine. I think she's...
Thank you. Yes, I am used to it since I was very young.
What? Alright, well, if you need anything else, let us know. We don't want to see you falling downstairs and hurting yourself. Okay?
I do appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course.
I know
Alright,
you are all
Bex, we
busy.
must continue our patrol.
Yes.
Okay. My bones.
Alright, we'll come back and check back on you later, okay?
That is fine. And do not overwork
And
yourself
if you're
as
not
usual.
busy, if you could keep an eye on her, because we gotta be going patrols right about now.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hello.
Greetings.
We should go find Kelton. Kelton's over there.
Don't see much of you. You mark of a lady of slumber.
That is correct. Forgive me, I'm Sesta. Cleric of Our Lady.
Pleasure to meet you, sister. I'm Sinclair Sutherland. Familiar with your people and its cultures. You was one of the only ones that my people communed with on the regular. So I'm very familiar with. Sorry, I'm not good with the language, so I struggle to.
It is fine. It is nice to meet you.
Find.
You are new then. I am told I have been at least asleep for a day and a half or so.
I entered town last night. We did stick around for a bit, and then I went to sleep up there, and then I went to sleep over there.
Over.
by the way, son, I just want to say.
You seem to be a ways into your fasting.
That
Do you
is correct.
find a reprieve soon?
Yes, it is the last day. If I've only been asleep for one, that means this should be the last for the month.
Well, that is delightful. I am
Always good to keep that in mind. And also magistrate position.
It's the word in common.
They usually switch out magistrates.
When you, I cook. I used to cook for my people and myself. We did a very good job. Many liked it. So if you, once your fasting is done,